Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Reunion with Self. My name is Pamela. Today, I wanted to talk about self sabotage and how self sabotaging ourselves is keeping us poor. Okay? Because, in all honesty, poverty is a choice. This is going to be like a slap on some people's faces. But those that this message is for will stay and listen to the end. Okay? I'm speaking from my own personal experience. And be patient because I'm going somewhere. Sometime last week, I was having some issues. Backstory: I'm a substitute teacher. I live in New York City, and I'm also building my hypnotherapy practice on the side. I do hypnosis to help people reprogram their lives. And for the summer, because I'm a sub, I have no income coming in, and I was trying to figure out how to pay my rent. I had about 4 days to pay rent, and I didn't know how to pay the rent. And a friend of mine who is a sweetheart, she's way older than me. I told her she's my adopted mother. She had this opportunity for someone to do some branding and website stuff. And I've done it for myself in the past. I've done it a couple of times for myself in the past. And when she gave me this opportunity, at first I was excited because it was like, wow, spirit came through. I'm now able to pay my rent and pay for some other things that I was hoping for. And I started working on the website, and then she introduced me to someone else that needs branding and auditing for his website. And when I spoke to the guy, he called me his business consultant and all that, and my heart started beating fast. 2 days ago, this past Friday, I was supposed to do some work for him, audit his website and come up with some ideas for his business. And I was in the freeze state. Now we have the fight, flight, or freeze mode, and this is stored in the amygdala section of the brain. This is connected to our ancestors or during primitive days when we're in the jungle and we had to survive. And when you hear a sound that you're not used to, you either fight back, you run away, or you freeze, you play dead. And I froze because the success that I could smell or I could see coming from this opportunity felt like how my ancestors felt in the jungle. Because this success is an unknown to my current state of consciousness. Because, like, years ago, I gave up my life and I decided to dive deep into my path when I discovered that I had this ability. And I've been used to playing small. So when she offered this to me, I froze because my nervous system was like, danger, danger, danger. We're not used to this. We're used to being comfortable and not having money. Run away. Does this sound familiar? But because I'm a healer and I know how the mind works, what did I do? I decided to create a recording, a hypnotic recording for me to listen to, where I had to put myself into a deep state of relaxation and visualize the outcome that I wanted. Me being successful as a hypnotherapist, me being successful as a teacher online, me being successful as a business consultant. And when I listened to it the next morning, I was up and ready to do the work. And I spent about 7 hours yesterday working nonstop that I didn't even remember to eat. Because when your brain has not seen the outcome of what you want, it's not going to bring it to you. right? This is why mental rehearsal in hypnosis is very important, or in guided meditation is very important. Now, I can feel some people say, oh my God, hypnosis, she wants to hypnotize us. Hypnosis just means sleep. Okay, it comes from the Greek word hypno, and it's a state where you go into deep relaxation, where you quiet out the analytical, logical mind that you have, and then get in touch with your subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind is rules about 88% of the mind power. And the life you're living is what your subconscious mind believes you deserve. So if your subconscious mind is not used to success, is not used to freedom, and is used to living paycheck to paycheck, is used to hearing money is the root of all evil, is used to saying, oh, because you're black, you can never make it, or because you're Hispanic, whatever. If you're trying to go after something that goes against that programming, it's not going to work. This is why law of attraction doesn't work the way it is taught. Because in all reality, you attract who you are. And who are you right now within? Are you someone that is reunited with the higher self and can attract all the great positive things that is out there in the universe? Because we live in an abundant universe. Or are you someone that is just living from the energy of the shadow, the ego, what the society and environment told you to be? And that is what you would attract. I remember like a few weeks ago, I was like, oh, I need to text my sister and ask her for help. But before I texted her, I told my friend, oh, she's gonna give me a heart up, she's gonna say no. And then when my sister said no, I was upset. But then my spirit was like, girl, but you said that she wasn't going to give you. That was your expectation. That is what is stored in your subconscious mind. So why are you blaming her? So what does self-sabotage look like? You have something to do. Maybe you need to apply for a job or something. But you see yourself scrolling through social media. Oh, what is this person doing? Oh my God. Oh, what did Trump say? Oh, Trump. You avoid. That's called avoidance. Subconsciously, you may want to do no, you may want to do something, but then subconsciously, because of your emotional blueprints that society has told you that you must have because of who you are, subconsciously, you may develop a type of illness that stops you from going after that big job or moving to that new state because of fear, which is quite interesting. So I wanted to come here to share this because I remember when I read a book, I don't remember which of his books, but it was San Miguel Ruiz. And he said something, this was years ago, but now, because of my level of consciousness, I now understand what he was saying. Because at first, I didn't understand what the heck he was saying. He said that we as a society, we are addicted to suffering. I'm going to say it again. He said, we as a society, we are addicted to suffering. We resist change because we are comfortable with where we're at. Even though consciously we know that we want change, consciously. And the conscious mind is only 12% of your mind power. But what is in the deep sea? The subconscious mind. The subconscious mind loves comfort. One of my professors says the first step to creating your dream life or to creating the road of success is imagination. Say it in your mind. Okay, live from the end. That is what Neville Goddard means by living from the end. Visualize it, because what you're doing is doing mental rehearsal so that your nervous system is comfortable when this opportunity comes. Because some of us that we are stuck in that fight, flight, freeze mode, when opportunities come, our nervous system can smell it. It sees it as danger, and then we self sabotage. Very interesting. So, I'm going to create a guided meditation at the end of this video that you need to listen to. And the power of repetition, listen to the recording as often as you can. And with time, you start seeing yourself taking steps towards your dreams, taking steps towards what you deserve. Because it is not in our blueprint to suffer. It is not in our blueprint to play small. The spark of the divine lives within us. And if you look out in nature, you see how abundant we are. And if the part of the universe lives within you, then it is in our birthright to be abundant. So I'm going to pull some cards. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. And then I'll record the meditation and add it towards the end of the video. Okay, spirits of the highest light and love. What does the collective listening to this video right now? What do they need to know? Only the spirits of the highest truth and love. Thank you, spirits. Sorry, I'm recording. Okay, so we have two cards, and this is the herbal astrology deck. And the first card that came out is the 46, Angel's Trumpet, Death. Now, when people hear death, they get scared, but death is not something you should be afraid of. And the next card that came out is the number 19, Tulsi, Wealth. And the first thing I'm hearing right now is when the old self dies, which actually ties to the message today. When the old self dies, when you become who you are meant to be, when you reunite with self, when the ego quietens, when the shadows get transmuted from darkness to light, wealth is your portion. Wealth is your destiny, which is what I was saying when I talked about self sabotage. Wealth is your destiny. But your spirit is waiting for the collective to step away from childishness and step into spiritual maturity, because we are co creating with the universe. We're moving to a timeline where we're not praying to God or spirit as children. We are commanding, and God is also commanding, and we are co creating with the universe. So the old us has to go. You see a box here, looks like a magical box. My attention is being brought to this, and it has the pentacles, the star of David in a circle. It's giving me cleansing energy. Cleansing energy. And Spirit is saying, when if you have the audacity to go within, because this card is ruled by Pluto and Mars. And in ancient astrology, Mars ruled Scorpio. In modern day astrology, Pluto rules Scorpio. So this is about going within to the ocean of your subconscious, reframing don't know if you guys have been hearing me, but I just picked up my microphone. Oh my God. Yes. Reframing everything that has happened, planting new things. And when you do, and these two cards, they add up to one, 4 and 6, one, 1 and 9, one. New beginnings. So if you can eliminate your pattern of self-sabotaging, of making excuses, leaving the victim consciousness to creator consciousness, leaving spiritual childishness to spiritual maturity and adulthood, you are going to be blessed. Blessed with abundance of knowledge, blessed with abundance of money, blessed with abundance of idea. But you have to stop playing small. And you're protected. You're protected. And this is a lion, and I just heard Lionsgate's energy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a video about Lionsgate's meditation. You're protected. You're protected as you dive deep within to clear out the gunk, the shadows that has been holding you back. Rainbow. Something great is gonna come. So Spirit is saying, start this journey. And the all-seeing eye is here. You are protected. Start this journey. And you see how your life will change. So I'm gonna leave this here and I'm gonna start the meditation. So if you're operating heavy machinery, please stop. Come back to this video. I'm gonna have a timestamp below for the meditation. Okay. And yeah, get comfy and I'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this energetic transmission, this guided meditation and hypnosis for you to release the energy of self-sabotage and start creating the life of your dreams. So if you're operating heavy machinery, please pause this video and come back and listen to it. Now go ahead and close your eyes as you settle in to go into this deep, relaxed state, this state of energetic healing and transmission, where you are telling the universe that you're ready to step into spiritual adulthood and co-create with the universe because you are a creator. That is your divine birthright. You create daily. Now it's time to channel that creativity for positive things you want in your life. So now go ahead and take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out. That's right. Another deep cleansing breath in, slowly and deeply, and then breathe out. And you're feeling more calm and relaxed as you're getting ready to go into the state of trance. Go ahead and take another deep, cleansing, powerful breath in, slowly and deeply. And breathe out slowly and deeply. Good. Now, visualize, imagine, or even play pretend a white ball of energy, white light right above your head. Now allow this light to heal and release what no longer serves you. Allow the light to do its work and you feel more and more relaxed and calm. So now the white ball of light is going down through your crown chakra to your face and your jaw, releasing all tension in your jaw to your neck and shoulders. Time to take off the weight of the world you've been carrying all this while, down to your chest, healing the pain in your heart, that wounded child that is in the heart. Allow this white light heal this child so that it can come up into adulthood. Now this ball of light is traveling down your solar plexus to your sacral chakra, relaxing, releasing all negative energies, all the thoughts holding us back, letting it all go. And this ball of light traveling down your lower back, this area of guilt and shame. Whatever guilt you've been carrying all this while, allow this high frequency to let it go and heal it and transmute it and bless you with more love and creativity and your highest potential. Allow this ball of light to go down your legs, your left leg to your right leg, and your limbs, your hands, arms, everything. Allow it release and relax you. And now you're feeling more and more relaxed. You might feel a tingling sensation around your body. Yes, that's right. Your energy is coming up and you're receiving this powerful energetic transmission. I'm going to count you down from 10 to 0, and at 0, you will be open to receive the powerful words that is connected to your healing. At 10, going even deeper at 9, releasing the weight of sabotage you've been carrying all this while. At 8, 7, going even deeper. At 8, deeper and deeper and deeper. At 5. You're deciding to change your life and you should be very proud of yourself. At 4, the weight that you've been feeling now is gone and you're feeling lighter and lighter, as light as a feather. At 3, lighter and lighter, deeper and deeper. At 2, 1 and 0, even deeper, even lighter. Twice as deep, twice lighter. That's right. Allow yourself to visualize or imagine your safe space in nature. Perhaps it's by the ocean. Perhaps it's at a garden, a park, a forest. Whatever it is, allow yourself to be there now. And in this space, you can create with the universe, release the programming holding you back, and reunite with the self within. So go ahead and allow yourself feel the sun on your face. It's a beautiful day, so beautiful and calming. Feel the wind on your skin, your feet on the earth, feeling grounded, and you're being transmuted into this powerful energy. Feel the energy coming from the earth and the sky, performing an alchemical union around you. And this golden ball of energy around you, protecting you and helping you, because the entire universe is here right now to conspire with you to create the life of your dreams. So a screen has now appeared before you. And this screen is showing you what you will become if you keep living your life the way you're living. Go ahead and say it. How would your life look like if you kept making excuses? If you kept playing the victim? If you kept self-sabotaging? What would your life look like? Perhaps you feel very sad, but don't beat yourself up. Now ask the shadows around you that are stopping you from living to your highest potential. Tell them that you're ready to step into your power and your destiny. And you know they've been protecting you all this while, but it's time to go. Go ahead and speak with them. Yes, it's time to go. We let you go as we step into our destiny. Because what you're afraid would happen will never happen, because we create our reality. We know what will happen because we create it. So we send you off to the light. Thank you for your service, but it's time for you to go. Now, another screen has appeared again before you. And the screen is a gift from your higher self. Go ahead and see the life and the potential that you will live if you take the necessary steps towards your path, towards your purpose, because now you've let go of the self-sabotage, the avoidance, the secondary gains. You've let all that go. Now see what is possible. And your angels and your higher self, they're around you right now. And you all are co-creating. So see the life of your dreams. You free from suffering. You living your wildest dreams, living your best life, confident. Go ahead and experience this. And I'll step away while you experience this and allow your higher self and angels and ancestors to heal you and bless you with what you need to take the necessary steps towards your goals. I'll be back. You should be very proud of yourself because you have co-created with the universe. And all you have to do is repeat creating and listening to this recording. And with time, your external reality will match your internal frequency. Each and every day, starting from now, you're feeling more confident in your abilities to go after your dreams. You are breaking the cycle and you're making your ancestors proud because now you have the audacity to go after your dreams. You've let go of the bad habits, the self sabotage, the avoidance, the secondary gain. You've let it all go. And you're confident in your power. You're confident in who you are because you know that you are not alone, that your higher self is working with you to change your life and create the life of your dreams. And I ask that in your early morning dreams, you vent out all that doesn't serve you. And as you vent it out, it leaves your energy permanently and you step into your power as an ambassador of the light. And I ask the higher self and ancestors and angels to continue this healing transmission and keep showing the collective where they need to go because they have been reborn into a new frequency. And I speak the frequency of wealth over them. I speak the frequency of power over them. I speak the frequency of protection over them. And I purify them with light, with the energy of fire. And I awaken with the power given to me by the divine ancestors. I awaken the fire within them as they step into their power and into their frequency. And so it is. Congratulations, collective. Now I'm going to count you out from 0 to 5. And at 5, you'll be in a non-suggestible state. At 0, closing the door to the subconscious to all negatives, aligning the conscious and the subconscious mind together and bringing up the positive gain in the subconscious to the conscious level. And you will begin to see changes in your life. You'll begin to become excited about life, about co-creating with the universe. At 1, coming back into your body. At 2, 3, taking a deep breath in. And 4, stretching. And 5, eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake. Welcome back, everybody. Good job. That was a very powerful transmission. I felt it as well as I was recording this, and I'm also going to listen to this recording myself. So if you enjoyed this, please share this video with your loved ones and friends. And yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.